And we are back to dunk on the word can't. Because we need to get rid of that word from our vocabulary. Because let's play a game. When you hear these statements, I want you to tell me if they're true. I can't quit sugar. I can't wake up any earlier. I can't stop emotional eating. Because here's the hard truth, it's not can't, it's won't. And until you admit that, you are going to stay stuck. We hide behind can't because it lets us off the hook. It gives us an option. I can't meal prep, therefore I'm going to order takeout. But in reality, I can't meal prep just means I won't make time. I can't resist junk food, or I won't remove it from my house. No one's forcing you to keep the junk food in your house. And one of the biggest pushbacks I ever get is, but what about the kids? And it's like, well, how, during our first conversation, like, oh, it's like, you don't understand. I have kids. They eat the junk food. It's like, okay, well, during our first conversation, you said you wanted to model healthy behaviors for your children. But now you're using them as an excuse as to why you can't get rid of the junk food. Which one is it? Is your kids the reason you want to make positive changes, or are they the excuse you're going to cling to stop you from making positive changes? It's one or the other. It can't be both. But on top of that, who sets the standard in the house? Who sets the precedent in the house? Is it you, the responsible adult, or are you going to put that responsibility on your children? Your brain believes what you tell it. And if you keep saying, I can't, then you're going to stay powerless because I can't is a limitation. Won't forces you to admit that it's a choice, and that's uncomfortable. For example, I had a client who couldn't quit smoking or drinking. She wanted to lose 40 pounds and she couldn't. She said, I can't do this. I cannot quit smoking or drinking. Then she got pregnant and she stopped just like that. Because the reality is she could the whole time. Her priorities just hadn't shifted yet. Suddenly, if she didn't stop, there would be consequences. I mean, the consequences were always there to begin with, but now the way she focused on them changed. Example two, the guy who can't stop eating fast food until his doctor says, hey, you're now pre-diabetic. And suddenly an entire shift changes. And because in reality, he could the whole time. He just hadn't faced the consequences yet. The consequences were coming the whole time. They were there the whole time. The consequences of their actions and decisions were there the whole time. But they didn't want to accept it. They didn't want to accept that it's actually a choice. So what's your can't that is actually a won't? Call yourself out. The next time you say, I can't, ask yourself, wait, is this actually impossible or am I just unwilling to make that change? Own the trade-off. I won't meal prep equals I will spend more money on takeout. And not only am I going to lose more money, I'm also going to feel worse about it. Reclaim that power. Swap I can't resist snacks at night versus I won't keep snacks in the house. Watch the change. Watch what happens. When you say I can't, it is a victim. You're in this mindset of it is somebody else's fault. It is somebody else's responsibility. I'm just a victim of my circumstances. But when you say, I won't, I'm just not willing to make that choice, at least you're in control. Going back to the videos a couple of videos ago, the locus of control, sabotage is a form of control. This is part of it. When you say, I can't, that is a form of you staying in control. That is a form of you trying to maintain control of the situation, trying to cling to old ideas, old beliefs. But won't isn't a negative, it's clarity. I won't skip workouts equals commitment. I won't diet anymore. That equals a boundary. And the moment you swap can't for won't, you stop lying to yourself and progress can finally begin. So your challenge this time is every time you say I can't, say I won't, and suddenly watch how it feels. Notice how you feel when you say that. You're going to feel probably pretty awkward, probably pretty awful sometimes because you're like, I can't eat, I can't say no to cookies. Then you say, I won't say no to cookies. And you go, oh shit. Now you've opened the door for something different. You've opened the door to make a different choice. So comment below. What is one can't that you're admitting as a won't? This is how we stop lying to ourselves so we can open the door to actually start making progress. And this is video 2 on why saying I can't or just using the word can't is toxic. And it is destroying you. And it is the reason why you're going to stay stuck forever until you realize that this is the case. I'll see you in the last one where we finally end with another video dunking on can't. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.